back to my channel. It was not that this man sinned or his parents, but that the works of God might be displayed in him. Drink. Drink your milk. Good morning, friend, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gracia. I am a wife, I'm a mom, and I am a homemaker. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I actually recently started getting up before my baby gets up around 6. Between 5:45 and 6:15 is typically when I wake up. On most days, not every single day, but I am really enjoying getting up early and also just the stillness of the morning. Sometimes I'll exercise. Today I didn't get the chance to exercise before he got up because I was filming and everything takes like twice as long when I'm filming, so I didn't get the chance to exercise. But typically I do like to exercise before my toddler wakes up, and he usually wakes up around, I say around 6:37 or 7. Well, between 6:30 and 7:30. Like on the good mornings he'll sleep in until 7:30, sometimes 8. When we're very lucky he'll sleep until 8. But yeah, I've really been enjoying getting up early. Like I haven't typically been the type of mom to always consistently get up before my baby wakes up. But in this season of life, sleep is more consistent. There's like a rhythm. So now I feel like I'm getting enough sleep and I can organize my evenings as well as my mornings to actually get up before and start my day and have that moment of quiet before the day comes rushing through the door. I think that's how it used to feel like, you know, used to feel like I open my eyes and the day is just like tumbling through the door and I just have to like rush to kind of get on top of it again. Getting up earlier though, it's so nice and quiet in the morning. Like there's something about being up while, as they say, while the world is still asleep, feeling the stillness of the morning. I don't know, it's just, you know, it's so nice. And I watched this video recently talking about Jesus's time management habits, And one of them was getting up early, and then I've all heard get up in the morning routines. But I am finding that it is really nice. It's like a nice quiet time in the morning to pray. Sometimes I just chill. Sometimes I really just be chilling, like I just chill. But typically I'll get up, I'll do a bit of journaling, and then I'll read a bit, and then I'll also exercise, and then just kind of take it slow, like slowly start my day so that I don't feel like my nervous system is just waking up and then like there's all of this stuff happening, tending to my baby, getting breakfast, everything like that. I think it can be very tempting to kind of be a bit ungrateful or not really appreciate the simple things in our life. I know for me, I have been thinking about this often lately and trying to put effort into trying to enjoy my life as it is, as simple and as repetitive as it can feel. Just trying to find the little things that bring me joy has been really helpful. I've been trying to break out of this loop of feeling like I can only enjoy certain aspects of my life when they look a certain way, right? Like, oh, I can only enjoy my home life when my home life looks a certain way. I can only enjoy how my body looks and feels when it is a certain way. Maybe it's just me, but I have definitely found myself caught in that trap of when X happens, then I'll feel a certain feeling. It's almost like I'm postponing. Like I'm only going to allow myself to feel things or embrace things or enjoy things or rest or slow down or be happy or feel relieved when a certain circumstance, and mind you, it's usually a circumstance that's outside of my control. Whenever that thing that is outside of my control happens, then I'll be able to do, X or Y or whatever. And yes, I'm not saying that, we should just pretend like we don't have problems and that life is not filled with challenges. One of the small things we can try and do through this life, because listen, life, the problems not a finish, as they say. Problems don't finish in this life. Anyway, all of this is simply to say that there is beauty in simple things, simple moments, simple mornings at home, quote unquote, simple experiences with your loved ones. There is so much beauty, so much joy, so much fulfillment you can derive out of that, and you don't need to postpone feeling fulfilled or feeling happy with your life until some type of outside circumstance aligns with the vision you've created in your head. There is beauty waiting for you in the simple things in your life, I promise you. So let's enjoy it, guys. Let's chop life. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to stop with the very poor attempts at pidgin English, but I think you get the point now. So Something that's really helped me just have more simpler, calmer mornings is having a plan when I go into my mornings, especially when it comes to my responsibilities. As much as I'd love to sip tea all morning and just relax and just watch my toddler play, that's not reality. You know, there are things that I need to get done. Doing the work beforehand, be it on the weekend, be it in the morning, whenever it works best for you, one day a week to sit down and really think about the rhythms of your home, your routine, your own energy levels throughout the day, your children's routine, or whoever else lives in the home with you, and seeing where you can best fit in your responsibilities is so helpful. It feels like work up front, it feels like such a task, it feels like another chore, but it is one of those chores or one of those tasks that when you get done, it simplifies everything else. Because now I wake up in the morning and I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I have such a calmer mindset. I have such a simpler day because I know exactly what my daily chores are. I know exactly what I'm allocated to do on this day as far as taking care of my home. And that obviously did not happen overnight. I feel like doing that work up front, that planning, that thinking about how to make all of these parts of my life and home work together really has paid off to making my mornings feel a lot simpler, even though there can still be a lot happening. I think people think slow living is basically just relaxing all the time, and I don't necessarily think that is what it's about. I think there is an aspect of intentionality that goes into that. It's a mindset around how you actually approach the things you have to do. It is well past midday and I have just finished, getting ready for the day, even though it's like 2 o'clock. Everything takes twice as long when I'm filming. And today, thankfully, because my husband is home, because it's a public holiday, I could get this video done for you guys without worrying about being interrupted by, if my toddler needed something or anything like that. Typically though, when I am on my own and I'm the primary caretaker of my baby, it does not go as smooth. I am interrupted and that's fine, but I did want to be honest about that and not make it seem like, every day I just wake up and I go from thing to thing and my baby's just playing independently and I'm just here, getting things done. And it's just, this beautiful thing. It is like that on some days. On some days, he is very happy to play on his own and he'll come maybe for like a cuddle or like a snack or whatever. And I can get a lot done. However, that is not the case all of the time, and I wanted to be honest about that. Okay, I don't want to come up here and add to the unrealistic expectations and make people feel bad that they're not like just waking up at 5 or 6 or whatever and like doing 10 million things by the time it's 12. They're like done with all of their tasks and they can just relax the whole afternoon. Some days I'm able to get a lot done. Most of the time I just do what I can. I do what I can, and sometimes it's a lot and sometimes it's not, and that's fine. But this kind of like this rhythm is consistent in my days, where right now I am getting up early, and thankfully my toddler's sleeping is pretty consistent, so I don't really have to worry about sleep. I can get up really early if I prioritize going to sleep early the previous night, and I can have that moment in the morning, which is so precious to me right now, like being able to get up and like breathe and just enjoy the stillness of the day before the day itself comes crashing through the door, is what it feels like sometimes. Has been so lovely. So I think the rhythm that you see in this video is definitely reflective of the rhythms we typically follow, but it's not like it's a rhythm. It's not like a schedule. It's not like a standard that I hold myself up to and I beat myself down when I don't meet. And that's so important when you do create your own rhythms, that it's not like you're holding yourself hostage now. I understand having a standard for yourself and having goals, but the goal isn't to like hold yourself hostage. With that, I feel like I've explained myself. I'm just going to record another video now, actually a talking head video. I'm going to get ready. Probably should I do makeup? No, I'm not going to do makeup. But I am going to record a video where I'm going to talk to you guys about what my cleaning routine looks like daily and weekly. It's a rhythm that has also just helped me a lot. It's really working for the season of life, and I just wanted to share with you guys and some tips that I'm learning about trying to keep my home tidy consistently without it feeling super overwhelming, where every day feels slightly more manageable and it doesn't feel like I spend my whole day cleaning. You know, that's how it used to feel like before, that I needed to spend the entire day cleaning every day in order to keep a tidy home. And now I feel like I have, you know, assigned different things and it's kind of working. But before I say too much, let me end this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.